7 girls died by time, 5 powers that bind, 1 curse to lock the horror away, 1 addict to keep the monsters at bay.
My father and I were among the first to return after the mandatory evacuation. They weren't exactly encouraging people to come home yet, but my father had always been a bit of a rebel. The scenery seemed familiar in some ways, and yet nothing was the same.
2 more victims have been found, brings the total to 14. And all the police are saying is the victims have lost a lot of blood. We're not talking about victims of the storm, people. Why isn't anyone talking about the fact that folks are still dying around here?
In New Orleans, locals have learned not to think twice about every unexplainable detail. Otherwise, they'd go mad. But sometimes magic finds us, no matter how hard we try to ignore it. Once I finally started to believe, it all began to make sense. The murders, the magic, the myths, the coven. But who can you trust in a city where everyone has a secret, and where keeping them can be a matter of life and death? Unless, that is, you're immortal.